So as we move on to the third line of the inner smile, it will deal with the nervous system, and which primarily includes the brain and the spinal cord, going all the way down to the sacrum at the base of our spine. So we'll start out again at the mid-eyebrow and just feeling that area relax and open up. It may be helpful to put your hands there. You can even spiral with your fingertips here at the mid-eyebrow point, helping it to relax. And back behind it is the pituitary gland. And we can feel it back in the center of our brain. We could feel it blooming like a flower, opening up. You can see a silver light back there if you're a visual person. And from here we'll move our awareness to our crown. And in the middle of the brain, below the crown point, is the pineal gland. And we can massage there to bring awareness to it. Feeling that pineal gland opening up, maybe like a golden flower, opening to the sunlight as we bring our awareness there. Then we'll focus on both halves of our brain. So you can scratch your head if you'd like. You can just place your hands a few inches above it. You can place your hands on your head, whatever you feel comfortable with. But what we want to do is bring awareness to both sides of our brain. Sometimes we can become more dependent on one side of the brain or another, maybe being primarily logical in our job, or maybe primarily intuitive and artistic in the way we relate to the world, but we really want to be balanced. We want our brain to fully experience both aspects of itself. And so you can either spiral between the left and the right brain, or just tune into one side, then tune into the other side. Whatever you want to do to feel that opening up. Our head feels really hard and dense, but by breathing into it, we can sort of see that it can relax and maybe breathe just a little bit with us. Even if it's just slightly, those bones can open and close, even just a fraction. But some sort of movement in there is good as we bring some gentle awareness. Then we'll move down to our brain stem here at the back of the base of the skull here. And it may get uncomfortable for your hands. Leave that up to you, but as we focus on the base of our skull, we feel that opening up. Tuck our chin so that it can open up, and imagine that we're breathing into it. Maybe just one hand will help bring your awareness there. Feeling that part open up. We want the energy to continue up to our brain. We don't want it to get stuck here. So by helping that open up, tuning into it, feeling it soften can be really good for the nerve energy that wants to go all the way from the body into the spinal cord up to the brain. And so now we're going to go down the spine, and we have 7 cervical vertebrae, 12 thoracic, and 5 lumbar at the bottom. And eventually we want to get to the point where we can feel each individual vertebrae. Now it may be that we just start thinking 7 cervical, going down 7 at a time, then the 12 thoracic, then the 5. It may be that you rotate a little bit in your chair here, seeing that energy spin sort of like a spiral staircase as it wraps around the spine there. Those are a couple different techniques. You can rock a little bit like we did early on. You could kind of rock and loosen up that spine. But the main thing that we want to do is just feel the energy going from the base of our skull here, slowly, a little bit at a time, all the way down to our sacrum and our coccyx, which is the tailbone here at the very bottom. So it may even help you to have one hand behind the head, one hand at the sacrum, breathing back and forth between those hands. just feeling that spinal cord open up, feeling that the energy can transmit there, feeling that messages will be delivered from one part of your spine to the other, feeling it open. We don't want the hose to be kinked anywhere, so to speak. We want it to feel nice and open. If you get a little tired of that, you can switch hands. But the main thing here is just to feel that energy and that awareness travel up and down, and that it can. So when you feel like you've gone the length of the spine, you can bring both hands back down to the sacrum. Feel it warming up. You can even massage the sacrum down there. We sit on it a lot, we drive on it. Can be good for us to bring some awareness there. And when you feel you've got a good sense of the energy and that it's your awareness has moved out of your head and down to your lower body, you can close the meditation by resting your hands on your navel. And if you want to, you can feel free to rub your hands together, massage your face a little bit. Some of those lines we talked about, if you feel you have some lines on your face, you can massage them. Massage these organs, sense organs, ears, the eyes, the nose. And then when you're done, or you can massage the organs if you'd like, the ones that we went through in the inner smile. But we always want to bring our energy and our awareness back to our navel where it's safe and close the meditation here. All right, thank you.